there, folks, and welcome to ZSR. We have got a race for you today. We are watching Elena versus HalcyonHaley, and we have got Jwist and Scythiel here to keep you appraised of what is going on. I will shush up and let you all have your fun.
Thanks, Last. This is gonna be a good one, actually. We got some Challenge Cup races. We got Haley and Elena, who both are grinding this game a lot recently. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. I know for a fact that at least Haley has been grinding this game like insane. And I know Elena has also like been trying to get really good. So I don't really know who's gonna win, but you know, that's why we're here. We're gonna figure it out in a sec.
They both also recently switched to console. Elena a bit more recent than Haley.
Yeah. So yeah, console has some quality of life that Dolphin doesn't have as much, like input lag, or just sometimes you can have faster load times, but it's just a preference thing, really. But I think they both were struggling with lag and bad load times with emulator, so now they're free of that. And we start at FCP, so you can get baited because there's a check here that you can do in these settings, but it's which is a sub, but yeah, like you need a projectile of some sort. No boomerang. I think boomerang doesn't work, right?
No, boomerang doesn't do damage to the wizrobes.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna warp straight to Windfall, but it's standard play when you start in an island that's useless, pretty much. There are a bunch of checks that you can get here. 0-0.
Yeah, it really is the Season 4 meta to just either come here, or some people like to go Mother and Child first, hoping for that leaf to make Northern Fairy a little bit faster. But I think that most people are opting for the Windfall first.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like to leave Mother and Child after Windfall because the chances of finding a bottle here are maybe not high, but I mean not zero, right? And that can make getting a fairy in Mother and Child a lot more ideal. But we see both of them that are going to Windfall are going to be clearing the same stuff. I'm gonna see what Todd has for us.
So dungeons for today: DRC, Forsaken Fortress, and Tower of the Gods. So pretty fast dungeons, except for Tower of the Gods.
Tower of the Gods, yeah. Tower of the Gods is pretty slow dungeon regardless.
Really a pretty mediocre dungeon set. Yesterday in casual races, we had two back-to-back races with. The first one was Earth Temple, Wind Temple, Tower of the Gods, the slowest dungeons. Then the next one was Forsaken Fortress, DRC, and Forbidden Woods, the fastest.
It just be like that sometimes. Yeah, you normally don't want to see both temples in one seat because that's just the spheres and a lot of checks in one seat. Like, I don't know, like there can happen some 50-50s where you can go to either temple, but in the end, only one of them will have what you need, right? But if you guessed wrong, that can pretty much lose you the whole seed, which is pretty unfortunate. So that's why both temples are pretty jockey in a seed. But ooh, we got a sword. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, sword early. I always like to go to Cliff Plateau whenever I get a sword early.
Yeah, for sure, not a bad play.
Because that inside check is in logic, then you also have Bird's Peak Rock that you get with the chest storage strats.
Yeah, it's a lot easier with a sword, right? But yeah, that's a pretty good pickup. I normally a sword is not like that huge of a deal at the beginning of the game because pretty much any weapon can serve its purpose, but it can speed up some strats. And it can make a lot of things easier for sure. And of course, it's one of the items that's hard to acquire in the game, so, you know, it's always a nice pickup.
We'll also definitely be on the lookout for bombs and the skull hammer. Oh,
Mm.
always unfortunate when you just get done farming your rupees and then the game gives you more.
More, yeah. That's
It's like, I
pretty
just farmed
unlucky.
them.
And then it's even worse because some people like to take the long path to get the whole 20 rupees in this maze, but it's a bit slow. But then yeah, if that happens where you get all your rupees right off the bat with this chest, or later on, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Yeah, we're gonna see Haley sailing to what it looks like Northern Ferry sub, which is a 0-0 check. She's gonna play some ropes. Pretty common check to do right off the bat too. It's a bit annoying in my opinion, but also that sword is gonna help a little bit because they can skip the last rope pretty easily by jump slashing on top of the ledge. You can also get a ledge grab, but that sword is definitely gonna make it easier. Elena doing the exact same thing, it looks like. Okay, Haley's playing. Okay, she's going to the last rope. That's fine. I don't really know what's really faster, if skipping it or taking the last rope. I normally just skip it because the ropes in this game are pretty finicky sometimes. You can very easily miss, and that's a big time loss. But
I think
I'm
it's
not.
probably slightly faster if you just one swing and you don't like do an extra swing on the second to last one. Oh, but yeah, with sword, it's also you can do the jump slash. I always forget
Yeah.
about the jump slash.
To get closer to the chest, yeah. And she's warping to first haven, yeah, just like you said. I like this plan. We're gonna see where Elena goes now. Because yeah, this play of going to first haven first when you get a weapon is pretty common. Because it just opens up a bunch of checks, some of them are out of logic, but... Okay, she's going to Modern Child, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, the big thing with Season 4 is that with the Triforce shards in Logic, or like with needing to get the Triforce shards that can be anywhere in the overworld, it's become a lot more of like the meta to just do efficient checks.
Elena getting Note to Mom, which is not gonna be useful for us right now because we don't have the library back, but that opens up one check. So it's like pretty much like mail. It's like a check with an extra step most of the time. And it requires you to get another item, so it can be a little bit annoying, but it's very important to not forget about it.
It is really nice if that ends up getting linked with a bottle, though, because then you'll be able to get Grandma Mail and Note to Mom Mail, assuming you get delivery bag at the same time.
That is true. Oh, nice first try storage from Haley. She's gonna
Yeah, both of those
store
storages
this
were first try.
shit. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh, and Elena going to do this sub early. So I normally like to do this sub early too, because it's just right there and there's not a really good better way to do it unless you have like Leaf or something like that. And it's like you can also get some rupees here if you want to get like Beetle 20 somewhere. But Elena has rupees, so maybe could have waited a little bit more. But I still like this play. If you grab those sticks, it can be pretty darn fast. So
Haley not getting the ledge grab.
ooh, that's unlucky.
The best way that I've found to get this kind of consistent but still not like 100% is just try to be as perpendicular to the wall as you can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes you can get like a fake ledge grab, right? And you just
Yeah, you can get the fake ledge grab, or you can just have what Haley got, where you just don't get anything and you just fall off. I know there's also a point where like you can get to a spot where you're kind of clipped in the wall, but for the sword method, you actually have to be in a spot that you fall down because unless you get the frame 1 jump,
Jump slash, yeah.
but you have to be in a spot that you fall down. Otherwise, you don't like do a mid-air slash.
And Elena going to... Okay, so Elena is going to 5-star sub, it looks like, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if she saves, is gonna save scum this. I didn't see she saved. Oh, there it is.
She went
Okay.
into the Cliff Plateau quadrant and then saved.
Oh, that's smart. I see.
Did we check Beetle 20 yet?
I don't think so. I think we're about to because we're an outset, so we'll wait for Haley to do it. But yeah, I'm not sure if we have.
Yeah, whenever I do a Cliff Plateau early, Forest Haven is like the fastest beetles to check. It's mainly because of like where the boat is in comparison to beetle.
Yeah, you can just sail literally like forward and you just in there, yeah.
Well, and when you
When
get
you
off
leave,
the boat,
yeah, exactly.
you just jump onto land, jump into the boat. Really getting into mesas. Let's see if Outset has anything for us today. Another Tingle statue. Will we see an early ankle?
Oof. That would be honestly ideal. The problem with Tingle statues is that they always feel like nothing until you got them all. So it's like that one right there almost feels like trash because it's nothing yet. But
yeah, it's always really weird when one's in like when they're all low sphere except for one's that's like 3rd sphere. And the boomerang on Beetle.
Oh, and there's a delivery bag, so we're gonna see Elena make use of her note to mom that she got in Mother and Child. Also, the boomerang, even though we don't have Forbidden Woods, it can be pretty handy. It's still a projectile, and it can make some checks like the rats up pretty darn fast and fun. But it's one of those...
You can also kill the keys in Tachi. They are very pesky keys. Nobody likes them. And they just lose you time. It's actually a very well documented fact that nobody is allowed to like those keys.
Yeah, those keys. they will get you, even if you don't think they will. I don't know how they managed to do it, but who was the guy who put those keys in there? It's so rude. Ay. Haley attempting another roll clip to get into Japan's cave. So normally when people come to ask in the vanilla game if you can do that to get to Japan's, the answer is no, because you need the cutscene to breaking the wall, so that the big fish is in there. But in Rando, yeah, you can do it because the fish suddenly becomes a chest, and you can just grab 20 rupees.
Yeah, we got rid of the whole lake bed temple and just put it in TP.
Yeah. It would be cool because yeah, like when they were asked if we will ever see the dungeons that they got rid of Wind Waker, they said that they were in TP, right? So
I don't think if it's like an official statement or anything, but like it's pretty heavily assumed.
Gotcha.
Because the theory is that the Great Fish was supposed to be the 3rd dungeon, a water dungeon. And there's also an unused item called the water boots in the game. Which, it has the same model as the iron boots, I believe.
Yeah,
but
you know...
what I'm assuming is that they were able to go underneath the water with them.
I always wonder why the iron boots are like so useless in this game. They're only useful for a couple things in Wind Temple, pretty much. Well, yeah, it's technically hard required for Wind Temple, but that's why they're so annoying, right?
They're hard required for one switch.
Yep. At the end of the dungeon, yep.
because barred doors. We love barred doors.
Oh, yes, totally. One day we'll be able to skip those, I believe. Pretty good clip from Elena. She's gonna be doing the same thing as that Haley did earlier. Whereas Haley's doing the DRI strat where she's gonna get chest storage, where she brings storage and opens up a chest, and you can basically keep the weird collision that the chest gives you during the cutscene, and you can use it to like climb up walls, for example. And there's this check in the DRI where you can go around the little platforms that are in there with leaf, or you can just do this pretty much. It's a pretty fun trick to do. Let's see what it is. A treasure chart. Damn. So we haven't seen paw print or crescent from any of these players, right? So that's what we're probably gonna see here. Yep.
Yeah, it's always such a hard decision in this spot right here, whether you go to paw print or crescent first.
Yeah.
Because you know that you're gonna one-trip crescent, right? But getting that leaf, I think it's harder when you have a single bow too, because you could be hoping for that second bow or the leaf.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a tough decision, yeah. Because right now they could check the salvage corp and 2 checks, one of them out of logic in paw print because no bombs or bracelets or grapple. But the problem is that Crescent, in order to have all of those, right, it's like pretty unlikely. But at the same time, if you get something like Leave or you get something like Fire and Ice in paw print, you can really speed up the sub. So or even Ghost Ship if you have something to beat the guys.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a very tough decision. I really haven't decided what's the best one.
It's also worth knowing that, like, assuming everything is nothing. Oh, and bombs on no Tamame, I believe that is.
Yep, that's it. Also, did Haley check Fire Spiral Mail?
Not sure.
Gotcha, yeah.
Probably check it at paw print, I'd assume.
Yeah. But yeah, bombs, it's one of the best items in the game, honestly. It's pretty good. It allows us to do a lot of checks, and it allows us to do storage in some spots that you couldn't think of.
Yeah, it allows us to go to Bomb Island right now and get this and the sub.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also hard required for this seed since we have Godan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, picking up the shard on the mail. So now up to 3 shards. 2 more in the overworld.
And Bomb Mail was nothing but pure joy. Love to see it. Oh, okay, so that's the one logical check you could get in Pop Print. However, you can get unless you already did it. Okay, no. So what Haley's gonna do now is that she's gonna sidle along the wall, and she's gonna get squeezed into a little gap that's between the rock and the wall, and that allows her to like literally climb it up without chest storage, and she can get this check out of logic. And it's a bottle. Okay, that's pretty good. I can lead to something. We're gonna see Grandma eventually then.
So I'd be surprised not to see heading over to Crescent, picking up those 2 checks.
Mm-hmm. I guess Bomb Island, or everyone's favorite. What do you think about Bomb Island? Did you hate it? Did you love it?
I love Bomb Island. It's a great place. It's so fun to do after one.
Yeah, apparently this island is like hit or miss. You either love it or hate it. I love it when it goes well. Ooh, but that's okay. So technically that was so that bottle was Sphere 0, right?
Yep, we have a Sphere 0 bottle.
Mm.
The other one is Sphere 2? Because we have bombs.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take it nice and easy in here. While this is like slow compared to just leafing across, it's definitely better to do it now than like returning to Crescent later on. And who knows, Leaf could even be here.
That's true. That's the big dilemma. Are you gonna do the subs right now, or are you gonna wait for a leave? But yeah, we don't really know where Leaf is, so I think Haley doing this is not that bad for her. It can be... For what we know, Leaf can be in the middle of hell, so... Like...
Also, with how low Sphere bombs were, if we get another sword soon, I wouldn't be surprised to see us head right up to Forsaken Fortress.
Ooh, that's true. That's true, we got a hammer. Yeah, I personally am a fan. Ooh, we got a bow. Okay, that's pretty darn good.
So that bow is Bomb Island sub.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's pretty good. You can do cycles with it. And just another damage source, even though we have a sword, so that won't matter as much. But a bow, nevertheless. So yeah, we're gonna see Lena do DRI, which is what Haley just did. She has now 2 ways to do the same strat with bombs and bow. So whatever she feels comfortable. Oh, and she can also do the sub, I forgot. She can do the FCP sub, where we spawned at the beginning of the seed, but we couldn't do. But here's one way to do it.
Yeah, so she saved it DRI, which means that she can save Scum back, and it's also nice because she'll get her arrows back.
That's true.
I think it's very underrated of save scumming that. However, if you do the DRI checks, you cannot save scum that because
No.
you'd be saving while having chest storage without the item.
And yeah, you wouldn't want to. That basically, yeah. I've done that before.
Hard
where I
lock
just,
you.
yeah, like I've done that once where I'm like, oh, perfect. I just stored the chest in top of boulder. I just did the DRI strat. I'm gonna save scum to go to FTP. Oh wait. Yeah, let's not do that, please.
So Haley's at 5 stars up. I always say I, but it's just like the numbers, the reefs, the stars. I always know where it is in my mind. Doesn't matter what the name is.
They're also original. Haley getting her delivery bag with, and she has to go to mom, so she's gonna get her bombs pretty soon.
Yeah, there's a
we're
good
gonna see
chance we
what's-
just get bomb mail and grab mail at the same, or not bomb mail. No to mom mail and grab mail at the same time. Yep,
Ooh,
that'd be no
Fire and
problem.
Ice! Oh, so this is huge for Elena if she knows the Fire and Ice strat in the Crescent sub, because for those who
Yep.
don't know, there are some skulls that light up in that sub, but for some reason if you hit them with a fire arrow, they light up as normally, so you can just drop down the ladder and just skip the whole thing. So that's gonna be huge for her, actually, if she decides to go there right now, which looks like it's gonna be the case. So yeah, it's gonna be a big time save over Haley, because that sub is like, what, 1 minute of doing nothing?
Yeah, even like advocates saying just generally routing stuff. After she does DRI, she'll be able to go right to Fire Mountain if she wants to, and then Paw Print, and then Crescent.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good for Elena. And Haley's sail to... Okay, it was 6i, okay, makes sense. And this check can be scary because if you don't check it right away, it's just there, so it's like there's barely any other reason to go there unless you have like Tower of the Gods pretty early on. So it's like it's pretty tricky to know when to get it. So that's why I just like to get it right off the bat. I've had Leaf before and yeah, honestly, categories like 80% don't really have a lot of RNG in them, at least in the speedrun, but recently some tricks like Puppet Cannon Skip in both SD and HD versions of the game for all dungeons and Hondo have been pretty bad in terms of RNG.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'd
for the
argue
most-
that like certain things in Randomizer, especially for like custom racing settings, we try to like minimize how much you can just get like trolled by RNG and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because in like early season 1, season 2 settings, when they had like all dungeons in Logic,
Oh my god.
it's just like if you go to this dungeon, you just lose.
Wow, yeah, it sounds awful. But yeah, then again, it's still a randomizer, right? So there's some RNG that's involved. There's
Yeah.
sadly you can do that. You can mitigate a little bit of that with better routing, of course, but in the end, there's one right option when you have 5, and you can only take one of those. So, and then Elena
Just
opting to
missing
do.
in the mailbox, missing it again, slightly off to the other side.
See,
That is what happens when taking it out there will not do anything.
it's like, thanks, game. I knew I didn't need to pull out my freaking ladder to the camera to show it off.
I almost always like to just L target the mailbox because of that.
Yeah, me too. It's so annoying. I don't know. I wonder why it doesn't just do the sound when you can pull out an item inside a building or something like that. Instead, you gotta go through the whole animation and the whole cutscene with text box and all. It's like so overkill to tell you that, hey, you cannot use this here.
I swear it's worse with the cabana because you can go right up to the door and sometimes it fails.
Oh yes, I hate it so much. It's like, dude, you're literally looking at it right now. But whatever.
Does Elena not know the strat?
No, Elena. Okay, so Elena either doesn't know or forgot about the fire and ice she got, because you can just shoot one of the skulls in this room and you can just literally beat this up without doing this. But yeah, this is unfortunate for her because those are not gonna save her any time here over Haley, which was the hope. Damn. At the very least, she gets a nice time to like think about routing and all of that, but... Ooh,
Oh,
that's
the
the
leaf.
leaf.
Oh, grandma
Ooh,
mail,
okay, that's
leaf.
huge.
Or was that Notes Mom mail? We'll see. No, it's not Notes Mom mail. It's
no,
just
Notes
game
Mom,
bombs.
Yeah, now she's getting...
Leaf
okay.
and bombs. She's just thinking that she's loaded now.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you want at the beginning of a seed. You want both bombs and leaf and you're set for the rest of the seed.
I think Horseshoe's probably a good play here.
Yep. Now, is she gonna skip golf? I know some people have like...
Oh,
pretty
we're not playing that second hole.
Nice.
Absolutely not.
I'm honestly a very big supporter of do not play golf, but I know a lot of people do like golf a lot, apparently, for some reason.
I'm not a big hole one skipper like some people are, but
Yeah, me neither. I
that's
the
mainly just because I
partial
don't
shape.
understand it and I don't like targeting the C hats.
I guess. So annoying when that happens. And apparently, yeah, she's gonna play the first hole. And I'm assuming she's gonna skip the second one with leaf, because you can just leave straight to the other ledge, like that. And is she gonna skip the third one? No, apparently she's playing golf. Okay. So she did like a partial cheat, which is fine. I respect.
It's also worth knowing that you can't actually like skip these cutscenes of it. Like if you were just going to the cave, it would be much faster. But since you can't skip the cutscenes after playing like the vines going away,
Yeah.
playing Wind's Requiem here, because having that west wind is like really awkward.
Yeah, you can do a bunch
You
of
can
leaf
make it with
bumps,
leaf bumps, but
it's super tight. Especially when you skip some of the vines. Or do they
yeah,
disappear?
especially with oh no, they're still there.
Oh.
But especially with Wind's Requiem being so fast in Rando.
Yeah. Yeah, in vanilla you have to play that song technically twice, right? One to
Yeah.
play the song, and then Link for some reason has to show it up his moves again. And now you can play your wins, right?
It looks like we're gonna be going for Diamond Step early on Haley's side.
Yep. She has leaves, so she can do it quite fast. Ideally, you would want hookshot, sword, and bombs. I think it's what the most optimal combination of items. Ooh,
That
maybe she
might
could have made it.
Yeah, that might have made it.
Yeah. Ooh, Master Sword. Okay, that's it. That's a check that Haley didn't do here in Pop Run. Besides scale the wall.
Yeah, that's really big. That puts Forsaken Fortress fully in logic.
Yeah, that's.
I think after
this
this,
is true.
Haley probably or Elena probably goes to Fire Mountain because it's right there, and then possibly Grandma. If she goes to
Honestly,
Grandma, that would be really good even too, because then she gets her leaf.
exactly, because that one check is still not in logic, right? Unless you have hookshot or leave. So I would hope or
Oh, that's right.
imagine Elena would get Grandma first to get her leave. Or just wait for a leave in general. Because yeah, going to FF right now, even though it's not the worst play, it's still like, what is it, 6 checks? 7? Something like that. Still pretty good, but leave can definitely speed it up a ton if you can. So, and yeah, apparently she's going to, what is that? Is that Northern?
She's
Oh,
what?
I don't get it. Maybe she, I thought she was sailing to Northern Triangle Island where Cyclos is.
She left the quadrant and then save warped, which is like something that would kind of make sense if you were like low on magic and you stored something. I don't know.
Maybe she just got one of those cases where she was like, or what I do. So she just had to do something real quick and panic.
She was probably like considering going to Fire Mountain and then just like wanted to warp away, but then just muscle memory kicked in and save warped.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, it's still a time loss, but it's understandable, you know, tournament nerves, you know, all of that. So, making use of that skull hammer to break these pots and being able to enter. And I hate how small the hitbox is in SD. You can literally break it with a sword with a master sword in HD, but in SD you gotta, even with hammer, it's still so annoying sometimes to line it up, and I hate it. Did going to Diamond Step early pay out? Ooh, okay, so we're missing Iris. I'm assuming we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's also interesting to see that Hookshot cannot be in Tower of the Gods.
Oh, that's true.
That's the biggest piece of information that we got from that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he's probably going to be doing a super swim here to Isle of Steel, so if you're photosensitive, look away for about 15 seconds.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a believer that Diamond Step early is not as good anymore, because you can just come later with hookshot and make it like really fast. But it is true that it can give you a lot of info as to where hookshot can be if you consider that, because yeah, just like Jay was said, because Tower of the Gods is locked by the by the pearls, and because one pearl was hookshot lock, that hookshot cannot be in Tower of the Gods. Because logically that's just not possible. Also, pretty clean swim from Haley. Nice.
Clean swim right in the island.
Also, it is in logic, so... And see, here's the thing, because Haley doesn't even have a bow yet. If she had Fire and Ice like Elaina does, she could have even routed in Bird's Beak, right? That could have been pretty good routing. But unfortunately, he
Needle
hasn't
Rock.
checked Bomb Island yet. And yeah, because of going to Forsaken Fortress. Okay, I don't dislike this play. She's got everything to do it, you know. She's got Leaf, she's got Bumps, and Skullhammer, which is
Well,
all.
You also
could hope.
don't have the Master Sword.
Well, I suppose that's fair. Oh, that's true. Phantom Gun. I was like, yeah.
It is fine though, because
Ooh,
especially with having the FF warp, it's not that bad.
can you use it though? Did we got Tower of the Gods in the RC, so she can. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Warping to FF is pretty fast. It's like the fastest dungeon to double dip, to be fair.
Yep.
So
And it's right
not
there
that
on the
bad.
warp too, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Elaine, trying to make another save file. Let's go.
I was like, did she forget to check something? Did she want to check something else?
Yeah. Getting her cheese and okay, nice window jump. Window jump is kind of a meme in the Wind Waker community because it's like so easy that it's hard. You know what I mean? I guess with a sword is not that bad, but when you're playing the vanilla game in no MSS categories or glitchless, it's like can be pretty. Ooh.
Going for the storage strats in here saves probably like 10 seconds ish.
Oh, it's so cool! I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Because like normally you leave through that door anyways, so it's just like faster to get it back up.
Yeah, with a boy. Interesting. It skips 2 ladders, right?
Yep.
And yeah, Elaina following Haley's steps, except that she has the Master Sword. So if Phantom Gun happens to have something, we don't know yet, I don't think. But if that's the case, she can just do it right away, whereas Haley will have to double dip. Which again, it's not the worst thing in the world, but...
Have we seen the
Definitely.
compass? I didn't see when Haley opened up the map.
I don't think we've seen it. Had we?
Well, when
Yes.
it's stored. Okay, we have. Okay.
Okay, we have. Okay, so that means Phantom Gun has something. Okay.
Yep. Phantom
So-
Gang can have something.
Oh yeah, it can have something. That's true. Yeah. We don't know yet if it's gonna have something, but it's definitely not a dungeon item, so it suggests that it can have something. So yeah,
I'm
Haley-
actually a huge fan of coming back with the Master Sword then on Haley's side. Because if you know that you're gonna kill Phantom Ganon eventually anyways, or like assuming that you're gonna kill him eventually, because you're probably gonna do that before going into Tower of the Gods, I'd assume.
Yeah.
But then you can just do the chest storage strat.
Exactly, because now Elena is gonna check everything. And Phantom Cannon, because she's gonna realize she got all the dungeon items, so she needs to do Phantom Cannon in order to know what's in there. It will be a bold play to skip it, since we know it's not dead. Well, we don't know if it's dead, but it can have something. That's what I'm trying to say. But Haley's gonna kill the bird real quick. Gonna MSS real quick. Oh, well, didn't work. Maybe next time.
It is faster to do it quick unbuffered there.
Yeah. and you just zoom across the ramp. But sadly, she didn't do it this time. But maybe next time.
It only
Maybe she
saves
just
like
didn't.
10 seconds at most if you have like a good, really good unbuffered.
We take those, right? Yeah.
And have fun black when your controller in the like 3-second loading zones.
Yeah, Elena's gonna do fandom. So she's probably gonna store this up to Hammerrock like Jay was said. Whereas we see how Haley's gonna do storage strats for Hammerrock. So this fight is pretty RNG dependent in the vanilla game, or doing the vanilla strats. It's pretty bad and boring, but thankfully, thanks to storage, we're able to store this cutscene, which gives us control over Link. And we can just fall down and we can use Hammerrock's AI to like just kill them on the bottom of the stage and just do it pretty easily and fast. So yeah, thanks for Glitch Hunters for finding this out, because I hate this fight normally. Ooh, but failing the setup though.
As long as she gets on top of the jail cell pretty quickly, it should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. That should be good.
Is Helmer actually far? No, we're good.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, normally landing on that cell, on top of that cell, is pretty consistent, but falling down always feels bad because it can potentially soft lock. But we made it through. Oh, I'm getting first try storage, Elena. Let's go. Nicely done.
First try storage there always feels great because you don't have to deal with the mini blends at all.
Exactly. Or reload the room for that matter, yeah. Because yeah, those mini if you reload the room by entering that door in the middle of the arena, you can just get rid of the mini lanes until the lights get you. But it makes it easier but slow. But thankfully by getting it first try, she should be good. Okay, nice. But you can tell how much time Elena is saving over Haley though, because it's like Elena is also in the same fight Haley just did, and she's gonna have to double the FF to the defending cannon. We don't know yet what it was. It wasn't a sword. I don't think she's checked her menu to know what it was yet. So I also didn't have audio, so I couldn't tell if it was a heart or rupees. So tough to say. Yeah, Forsaken Fortress, the fastest dungeon in the game. You can never complain if you get it. So fast, so fun.
So Haley heading up to Bomb Island now. She'll get her Fire and Ice from the sub. I forget what was in Bomb Island.
Elena getting her storage, and she's pretty much gonna be doing the same strats. Although, okay, does she do the same strat? Okay, she just runs. Oh yeah, so there are a bunch of setups you can do for this fight. I think Haley did like a more setup-like setup where she just goes all the way with backflips.
No,
and side
Elena
hops.
goes the great setup. Does a great setup.
I do that one too.
Two backflips, hold down left. That's all
Yeah.
you need.
That's also my favorite, to be fair. Yeah, it puts you right there. So good.
It looks cool because it just looks like you just jump right down.
Haley gonna be doing Bomb Island. She put it off for very long. I don't blame her. Like, there are a couple items that can make this faster or easier, like Fire and Ice, or mostly Hookshot. Hookshot does speed up Bomb Island up ton, because you can hookshot this torch right there from the button, and that saves a bunch of time. You can also hookshot the chest to get faster to it. And also when you save warp, you can use the hookshot to get onto the boat pretty darn fast. And also then you can sail to the submarine, right? And then you can just hookshot it to do it fast too. Like, hookshot is goated for these islands. But we don't have it. We don't know where it is yet.
Yeah, I want to say that was most likely an intentional void on her side, just to get back faster. Because you're not comfortable, if you're not like super comfortable walking back and you don't get it almost every time, you're gonna void anyways. So it's just fast to walk back or to jump in the lava.
Oh, was it the 5th? Oh, so yeah, apparently we stored a shard, right?
Oh, yep.
That's pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, now Haley has to come back here. And that's always scary because I don't know, but I sometimes forget about the Phantom Cannon when I don't do it in the first trip, so have it being required can be a little bit annoying, but she should be fine, right? She should do it eventually, because we know that the Master Sword is pretty early too. Although she might be looking for grapple to go back to Pop Ruin, because then she would have to triple dip it.
Yeah, I could totally imagine seeing the other sword first before a different sword first before going back to Poprint even.
Yeah. Because warping to Windfall and then sailing to Poprin is pretty fast, but going into the cave and then it's so slow. And you never want to double dip any island, and having to triple dip one is just like awful. But yeah, and since DRC is in logic, grapple is gonna appear eventually. You're gonna want grapple eventually. So
Go from here.
So-
Oh yeah, go. No. Oh, she's gonna check top of Cabana.
okay. That's fun. So yeah, unfortunately, even though she has Skull Hammer, she cannot do or the Cabana did or a hook shot. But even if she did, she couldn't do Cabana did because she's still missing grapple, and it's like the worst requirement ever. Why Nintendo? Oh my god, that grapple is so bad. I don't get why people. Like, I don't know. That's my problem with grapple. Grapple just feels sometimes like very annoyingly required. Sometimes it's like just a couple checks and required it, but when they do, it's like hard required, and that makes like grapple pretty gross depending on where it is. But yeah, this is true. Elena's gonna have a lot cleaner routing through the left side of the map because she's got Fire and Ice, so she can chain this with Bird's Peak. And also she can also change it to Diamond Step early, and she can then do golf. So this is gonna be like a full clean for Elena, it looks like. Yeah, actually grapple skip to get to Ganondorf is not only to skip the grapple, but also it's faster than just using grapple. So just sit in pretty much every seed.
So this is good for Haley. Haley's heading over to the FCP sub, where
Okay,
her fire and earth
perfect.
arrows will be. And she'll be able to leaf bump across it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's gonna be huge for Haley, yeah. Leaping across subs is pretty fast. And also, Elena didn't really capitalize on the fact that she had Fire and Ice for the Crescent sub. So yeah, I think this is still a pretty close match. Let's see if she can get it though. It can be sometimes tricky. Hey, nicely done. And doing the jump slash too? Damn. Look at that time save. So, leaping across subs looks a little bit trivial because it's leaf bumps, right? But it really isn't. If you've ever tried them, leaf bumps across subs are just so finicky sometimes.
You could just do like 5 or 4 leaf bumps and be good sometimes.
and then
I
you
used
get
to do
like
that. You get a low
7.
grab. It's really weird.
Yeah.
If you're at the right, if you're like at the height that you should be getting a ledge grab, like normally, then it just won't work. But if you're too low or too high, it'll work.
Amazing. Have we seen Fire Mountain? I don't think we have we?
Nope.
Okay, so this is good for Haley, actually. Not bad at all. Although she's gonna... So no one has the grappling hook, so that's why we're not going to the RC, but we have... Thankfully, we have the bow, because the bow is, like, honestly, the most important item for it, because it just speed it up so freaking much. So at
So
the
you
very
use
least
the
we can...
song at Needle Rock?
Was it the Wind Gods?
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Well, all the songs are useless in this seed because none of the temples are in logic.
that's true.
Unless you wanted to control the statues in Tower of the Gods.
Who would we even want to do that? That's just... Thankfully, the command melody skips in Tower of the Gods are easy enough for us to skip them. And fast. Also, Haley doing this... I don't know if it's new, but I certainly didn't know about it. But this strat is pretty cool. Pretty clean Fire Mountain from Haley.
Yeah, I started picking up that strat like a little bit ago. It's really finicky because sometimes you can be like jump to the right or left, but as long as you have leaf, it's like not too dangerous of a strat.
Yeah, I actually think I got it from you. I saw a clip from you of you doing it. I was like, yeah, it's so freaking good. And Elena... Oh, Elena probably saved just in case if she fell down. So that's fine. Because yeah, if you fall down here and don't have hook shot, the only way to recover is to do is to do the down step early again, and like that. Oof. At the very least, she's saved beforehand, so she's fine. She's just gonna respawn up there. But yeah, that can happen. I wanna see if Elena can get this Wind Waker dive strat again. Oh, okay. She should be good. No, Elena, don't move. Ah. Okay, she's good.
I know all of the season 3 veterans are just too practiced on this strat.
Yeah, when you did it in every seed.
Yeah, you really did it every seed.
And Haley getting storage, so she's probably gonna super swim maybe to whatever it's called, Needle Rock, or
Yep, we're gonna be swimming over to Needle Rock. Because the boat is far away.
yeah. So super swimming is particularly strong when the boat is far away, yeah, because you can just get to if you can get to storage spot faster than you can go to a boat, and depending on how fast you can get your swims, super swims can be pretty fast. Yeah,
And how fast you can get storage. Ooh,
that's also true. Oh,
and not
because
beaching.
yeah, because at this point, yeah, right now this super sim is slower than just sailing, then, because she's gonna have
Yeah,
to
save warp
recharge.
end of the sail would probably be faster at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, she committed to the super sim, so she knows pretty much has to do it, right?
Yeah, once you're in camera lock, there's not much of an option. She makes it to Needle Rock.
Nice, nice. So I think Haley has a couple of checks ahead of Elena, actually. I think Elena's biggest advantage right now is that she did Phantom Ganon in Forsaken Fortress, whereas Haley has to like double dip for it. But I think Haley has done Golov, the first check in Cabana, and Fire Mountain over Elena, so it's tough to say who's ahead, but Elena still has to clear some stuff that Haley
Yeah,
already has done.
I think Haley also lost more time than Elena doing Diamond Step early.
Oh, that's
I think
true.
she
She
failed it
struggled
like
a little
5
bit.
times or something.
Honestly, it would be kind of impressed if Elena skid Fire Mountain though, because there's the Arcene logic, so she's gonna eventually have to warp close to Fire Mountain, and also she got Fire and Ice pretty quickly. But you know, you never know. Maybe she can follow the clear philosophy and always skip Fire Mountain. But and also, we haven't seen all the Fire and Ice checks. We're still missing Ice Ring. Oh, that's right. So, unfortunately for Haley too, she's missing that Master Sword in Paw Print. Oh, Elena. Oh, well, she's gonna
Going
have
for
to
the leech
clutch it
one?
now.
She might have to get the ledge grab at this point.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
Elena. That's unlucky. Yeah, that's why you would want to play the song to change the wind, because yeah, that can happen. Oh, okay. She's fine.
So saving at Southern Fairy Island for Haley. That'll let her
Yeah.
save some Cyclos. If Cyclos is nothing, she can just go back and go to Ice Ring.
Ooh, that's right. Smart, smart.
And she'll be able to skip like the little cutscene of Cyclos flying away.
I didn't even consider that, actually. That's a pretty good strat. And also, for some reason, Cyclos is very hard to hit sometimes. Sometimes, I don't know. It just be that way. Also, what was this? Was it required? Oh, well. That feels bad. Trying to do golf, but it ends up being nothing. Okay, so Elena, maybe he's gonna do Fire Mountain now. Unless she feels spicy and wants to go to the RC. Ooh, light arrows. Okay.
Definitely don't want a soft reset out of that one.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty darn good. We don't have Earth Temple, which is the dungeon that you want light arrows the most for, but we still have a lot of fights in the RC and a couple of fights in Tower of the Gods as well, so light arrows are gonna be pretty handy in this seed. And of course they're hard required, so you know, you can really complain about that.
Honestly, I'd rather have light arrows for Wind Temple than I would Earth Temple.
I suppose that's fair, yeah, I mean it was, unless you're willing to do that with, I don't know, like, hook shot.
The mini boss, the boss key room, and the tall enemy room with the Stalfoses.
Who would deep Wind Temple early in a seed without a bow?
I've definitely been in Wind Temple without a bow and with a hero sword. It's a
Yeah.
fun experience, let me tell you.
I bet. I don't know if I would want to replicate it, but hey.
Killing the mini boss, the 2 wizard ropes with the heroes or the hook shot, good time.
Oh, yes. Would you recommend to everyone here in chat to try it?
Yeah, it's a great time.
Oh yeah, so the jump flash strat in Ice Ring can be a little bit tricky because for it to be faster, you pretty much have to either side hop or backflip. Otherwise, you're probably not gonna get a jump. But she got it though. Yeah, so far we're seeing a pretty clean seed from both of them. We're having like we saw some time loss from both parts. Like Haley struggled with Diamond Step early and Elena struggled with golf, but honestly, other than that, they're having a pretty darn clean seed so far. So let's see if they can keep it up. So I think Elena saves Condit. Yeah, so she's I'm assuming she's now gonna be dipping the RC. So I don't hate this
So-
play, but she still has some overworld, so it's like a bit of a ball play. But I mean, if grapple is in here, that's best case scenario for Elena.
Yeah, so the checks that they've like differentiated on is Haley's checked Topic Cabana, Elena's checked Phantom Ganon, and the one check in Paw Print.
Yep, exactly.
And then Ice Ring now.
Oh yes. And now we're gonna see what's in the peak of whatever it's called, angular. Yeah. So Elena pretty much has everything to speed up the RC, except the grapple. So that can be annoying if grapple is not here. We don't know what's in top of angular, and we don't know what's in top of headstone. Those can pretty easily be grapple. So, but also something annoying that can be is that the pearl that we're missing can be. Ooh. Okay.
So I'm assuming Haley's gonna take this to
the headstone.
Headstone. But yeah, she
That's
missed
smart.
the chest.
She's fine though. She didn't get hit by the chew, right? That
No,
gets
she
used to.
still has storage.
Okay.
She equipped the bow, so I'm assuming that she'll be taking out that shoe.
So what is she's gonna do is that she got storage, so she's gonna store the chest, and she's gonna bring it to a different island. Most likely, well, pretty much, she's gonna bring it to a headstone. So in headstone, there's one check in these settings called top of headstone, where it's literally like one item sitting on the top of the island, and you normally would get it with the bait bag, but I don't know if Haley has it, but she's basically gonna be able to get that check, and then she can chain it to this up. So yeah, she's gonna be making use of this chest storage to climb up all the way there, escape the bait bag.
I also don't think she got. Wait. Did she get the 5th Tingle statue? Yeah.
Oh, did she? Oh.
That's what she has marked on her tracker, at least.
Oh yeah, it looks like it. So yeah, ankle is open. So now we wonder, where's the hook shot? We know that the hook shot is technically logically required because one of these perils was behind it. But I mean, it can be skippable technically. We don't have Wind Temple.
You see, you say no super swimming there, capital D colon, but the only way that it's good to super swim there is if you actually climb all of Headstone in camera lock and then super swim to the submarine.
Easy enough. Is it actually slower if you have to bring the boat back?
What?
So, is the Super Sim slower because you have to bring the boat back by safe warping or entering
Yeah.
Earth Temple?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's probably not slower, but it's like negligible, essentially.
Gotcha.
Because
Huh.
that sail like actually isn't that bad because of how far on the east side of the quadrant Headstone is.
Gotcha. Or alternatively, you could have just unbuffer manual swim to the sub, right? I don't know. Just trying to make excuses to do the Super Sim.
Yeah, I've done that super swim before, and it's also you only have so many tries at storage there, unless you want to wait for dumb water RNG, because you can't climb back up once you like fall.
That's true.
You have to get like first, second, third try storage.
Also, do we know what Haley stored in Angular?
Oh, the 5th Tingle statue.
Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, we got a shard. So that's all the shards actually. We're not missing shards, and we know where Letters is. So now we wonder where are the two swords? We're two swords away from no mode. So, oh, and grapple. That's true.
Oh. I don't think that either of these runners are also going to be doing more cover. However, I know that Elena has practiced it. There's one of the swords.
Okay, that's pretty good for Haley actually.
What
Yeah,
mode
I'm actually. Yeah, do you know how practiced Haley is in Mortal Power?
No clue.
Yeah, because I know Elena has been practicing it lately, but I don't know if she's comfortable with it.
Oh, ghost ship chart.
Ooh, Ghost Ship, okay. So yeah, if Grapple is in Ghost Ship, that's pretty bad for Elena because she's doing all of this, and then she's gonna realize that she needs to get her Grapple back.
Just leaving that piece of heart in the bird.
And she didn't want the love from the bird.
So this is good for Haley. She's going back, picking up a shard from Phantom Ganon.
Pretty good for her, yep. Thank God she's doing this right now and not like last locationing it. Also, the Haley drinks soup for this fight. That can actually speed it up quite a bit.
I don't know
But-
if it's actually faster to drink soup though. And you can get the 2 cycle if you're lucky.
Oh well. I suppose, yeah. In that case, yeah.
You always have the good old 1 in 4 chance to get the 2 cycle. Maybe it's a 50-50 twice. You either get it or you don't.
Exactly. You could argue everything is a 50-50 in this game.
But that's
Or
what
in
actually
life.
is like actually unironically a 50-50.
Yeah.
So warping a Windfall, imagine she's gonna check Paw Print before going into Dragon Roost.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, where's the grapple? We don't know. Grapple is right now holding these two players from being able to comfortably do anything. So grapple can still be here in the RC. The thing is
Yeah,
that
it could be vanilla.
yeah.
It only gets really gross if we get power bracelets, and then or like Ghost Ship, then it can be behind Big Pig or Ghost Ship chart.
Oh,
Or
there's
be in-
Nero
Or
Spur.
you can just be in Power
Oh,
of the Gods.
yeah, and so that's
Power
pretty
of the
bad.
Gods
Yeah,
is logic, yeah.
I actually hate when DRC and Tower of the Gods are together because of this exactly, because grappling hook is the only item technically required for DRC, and the pearls can be in DRC. So yeah, that's so yeah. From what we know, grapple can be either here or wait. Does Haley have any overworld left?
Yes. Yes, but no.
Oh,
Not in logic, but yes. She
I
could
see.
get out of logic Force Haven checks.
oh, that's true. But yeah, that cannot be grapple, right? At least not the one, the leaf one. Yeah, we saw Haley furiously clicking on that grapple repeatedly. That was pretty funny. On her tracker. Oh, also, nice find from Elena. Finding that big key, avoiding having to skip it, but they're using chest storage. Okay. So I think, have we confirmed that the big key chest is a small key, or?
No, Elena has 3 small keys, so that means that she has all 4
Oh.
small keys. We just can't get it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Grapple lock. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think this is the last option they have to find grappling hook, right? Here in the RC.
Yeah.
Okay, so otherwise they will have to go to
Unless
Tower
if
of
it's
the
on a
Gods.
tangle chest, in which case we DM Woofer, because his bot's broken. Oh, and there's the hook shot.
There's a hook shot. Okay. Okay,
So this
okay.
is a forced double dip.
Yep. Now, did Elena break the war pot? I don't... She did? Okay. Yeah, she's good then. Let's hope Haley does the same then. Because yeah, that's pretty interesting. Because the game wanted you to dip DRC pretty early then. To get your hookshot and peril, and then you get the one in Diamond Step. The problem though is that Elena still has a lot of overworld left.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Elena decides to do next.
Yeah. Oh, she's going to Tower of the Gods right away. We know that overworld was nothing, right?
Not sure. Where's Haley's
Oh no,
sword?
we got a Master Sword. Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
Master Sword. I think it was male, wasn't it?
Yeah, might have been. So that might just be Wayne mail. And also
Oh,
Cyclo.
it was the wallet. Right, that's right. It was the
Oh, yeah.
the headstone sub, which had the wallet, and that was the sword. Okay. Okay.
Cyclos also has light arrows.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah, pretty important overworld. Never mind.
Really breaking the warp.
I mean, I suppose though that this is not that bad because I think Haley's gonna have to full clear Tower of the Gods anyway because she needs that grapple, you know? So it's like, this is not so bad from Elena.
Well, wait, isn't... Where's Haley's last shard? Do we know? We should know, right? It's in DRC.
Oh, it's in the RC. Oh, yeah, it's here in.
So we're gonna have
in the
grapple
bridge.
go mode.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Haley's gonna get grapple go mode.
Wait, do we know where the sword is?
It's here on the rope bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have grapple go mode. It's not in here? Oh, it's
No,
a shard.
it was a shard, yeah.
Put in.
Do we know where the sword is? For Haley?
Oh, we don't. Okay.
No, we don't. Okay, so yeah, we're...
I'm just going wild right now.
Yeah. It's fine though. We're still missing one grapple and one sword away from go mode. So grapple has to be here in Tower of the Gods, right?
No. It could be Big Pig, it could be...
Oh,
yeah, it could be Big
Pig. Oh my god, okay, yeah. So yeah, these it still has potential, let's say. Potential of ban points.
Yep,
Well,
Ghost.
I guess... Oh, they have Ghost Ship. Okay.
Well, they don't have the chart, but...
Oh, but it can also be... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I suppose that this is not bad for Elena, as long as Haley also has to full clear Tower of the Gods. Like if the grapple and all of that is like very deep into Tower of the Gods, that's best case scenario for Elena. Whereas if Haley happens to have find the hook shot earlier, the grappling hook earlier than Elena, because she already has a lot of overworld done, she can just go more DRC and be ready for beating the game. Whereas Elena still has to clear a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I really don't know who's ahead. I think Haley has the better potential to be ahead, but I'm not sure. It's gonna depend on where all the items are.
Yes, if you're wondering who is ahead, Godin is indeed ahead.
I didn't even know. Thanks. Now I know who's ahead. Ooh.
Ooh, the rat. Okay. The rat can hit you and you'll lose rupees, and it can even push you a little bit, so you can actually get pushed into the void because you won't ledge grab during cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, Elena not. Okay, yeah. Not breaking in now, just fair. So, do you think it's faster to warp to Tower of the Gods and use the warp pod to get to the RC than just going the normal way?
I have no clue. I'd say that if you're already here, then probably, yeah. I don't
That's
know,
a thing, though, right? Because if grapple isn't in here, they're gonna have to
Oh,
go the normal way.
it's faster to just warp DRC. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if the grapple and sword are here, yeah, Haley's in a huge lead. However, if there's something like Ghost Ship or something like this here, because Elena still has some overworld to do, she can potentially skip some. Because then Haley will have to full clear Tower of the Gods like oh, there's a grapple. Okay, ooh. So this can be bad for Haley actually. For Elena. So we're one item away from go mode. Haley missing those
She's not
two
gonna
bombs.
get the double cutscene.
Oh. Creating a huge waste of bombs.
We'll get them back in Tower of the Gods. There's enough bomb drops in there.
That's fair.
I mean, we only need like what, 3 bombs? We have light arrows. 3 for Godan.
Worrying about the environment. Look at those bombs being wasted.
What if the sword is in the big key chest? In
That's right. We don't know what it is yet. Yeah.
DRC.
So yeah, this it still has a lot of potential. You know, it can be in a lot of places. We still have a lot of stuff left to go.
Oh, we're still potentially having a Hyrule double dip. Don't put that out of the question.
Yeah.
Never put that out of the question.
I would love that. Mainly because I'm not running the Seed. But oh yeah, what if Ghost Ship is in like Hyrule? Then you gotta get your sword. Ghost Ship.
Haley, what are you doing?
Oh, storing this chest.
Storing the hook shot. Gonna be save warping anyways.
That's right. That's right. I mean, she already got the 2 chests outside of Goma, so she just has to save her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's just praying that it's grappling hook.
Oh, okay. I suppose that's fair. But I mean, I guess at that point you just do the... I don't know. Because she has leaves. You could have just done the vanilla strat with leaf, right? Which is also not slow. So yeah, Haley pretty much has to go now to Tower of the Gods. Whereas Elena is still missing a lot of checks in Overworld. So do you think she will gamble and go after getting that grapple, she will go right away to the RC and check the big key and kill Goma? I think that's what I would do. because the grapple was pretty early on the second floor of Tower of the Gods. So if my go mode is sword in Big Key Chest of the RC, I think I would risk that gamble, but I suppose just finishing up Tower of the Gods and then going to the RC is not that bad either.
Yeah, I think you just full clear Tower of the Gods first. Just because all the Tower of the Gods checks are like pretty fast checks.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
It's not like they should both know that both of them are double dipping. There's not a way to avoid it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We don't know what Hop Across is. So if I were Haley, I would check Hop Across. Because I'm literally one item away from go mode. Well, I suppose she doesn't know where grapple is. But oh, there's a ghost ship.
That's on the mini boss? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, honestly, so far, pretty good seed from both of them. Like, they've had, like, a couple of time loss in some places, but other than that, really pretty good from both of them.
I know that Haley mentioned that she was picking up left side strats, so we'll see if she does the left side skip.
Ooh.
Which would
That's
also
a
mean that
pretty
she's
good
skipping
strat.
hop across.
Oh, that's right. Oh no, Elena! No, that's the worst thing that can happen in this room.
Did she throw it or did she side hop into the door frame?
Yeah, I think she side hop, and that can happen. So yeah, the spawn point of that statue's on the other side. So because you didn't bring it with you, you gotta bring it all over again. But yeah, that can happen. You can, because side hopping while holding an item on your head is faster than just walking with it. However, if the statue hits the door frame, because you're jumping, it's gonna fall off your hand. So muscle memory will tell you to just open the door immediately. But if you do that, when that happens, you just cry because the statue falls and you gotta go back and go for it all over again.
And Haley
Pretty
opted to go to
annoying.
the left side because she does not have grapple yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I now see what you mean by like, do you do DRC first? Yeah, I think it might actually be better to go to DRC first, like after
Yeah.
you get the last statue.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do. I think I would get the grapple and then I would go back to the war pod, do the big key, and then Goma. Because if the big key chest isn't the sword, you're go mode. So you just go back to Tower of the Gods and just keep everything. At least for Haley though, because Elena still has a lot of checks left. So hop across that.
Mirror shield.
Oh, that's right. It can be angular. So yeah, there are a lot of places sword can be at this point. Yeah, Elena is missing 2 swords, a bow, and grapple, I think. And a shard apparently? Maybe she didn't track that out.
Cards, yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a big key.
Probably a nice little relief knowing that you won't have to do big key skip.
Yep.
It's always nice skipping hop across and then not having to do big key skip. Because it always sucks when you store the big key to do big key skip.
Yeah, that's honestly the worst feeling. Honestly, at that point, I don't even check because I'm so scared that's the case. I don't want to feel bad about myself. I just go with it. I just...
Well, I do check in case if I need to check an item in hop across or not.
Oh yeah, but
yeah, if it's like you're missing 2 dungeon items, then it doesn't matter. Then it would be slow to pick up the menu, and if you know it's either like the compass or the big key.
Yeah.
Dodging the keys on Elena's side.
Oh, nice. Interesting angle setup. So yeah, Kayla's probably gonna get her grappling hook, and we're gonna see what she's gonna do. We still don't know where the sword is. It can be in Big Key chest, I think. No, wait, no, it can't. It has to be the last dungeon item, right? Elena just
can it?
checked, and she's missing the compass.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
that's
okay, so Master Sword cannot be in Tower of the Gods. So yeah, let's hope Haley does a play of the RC, even if it's not there, you know. Still.
Hey, the power bracelets can still be in Hyrule, and Big Pig can have the last sword.
Don't jinx it. Well, I mean, I would love to see that. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, I'm jinxing it every time. We're going for it.
let's go. It's all or nothing.
It's like once you get to the end of a seed and you have like 3 checks left, you're just hoping that you get like something dumb at that point. Because at that point you don't care, right? There's only so
right.
much, and then like everybody has to laugh at it too. It's like at least I played the seed.
Yeah, Elena is very close from finishing this dungeon, so we're gonna see what she's gonna do. She still has a lot of overworld left. That's a problem. Although she's gonna have a better, because if the sword can also be in angular, so which Haley hasn't checked it there because the mirror shield was here in Tower of the Gods.
It would be interesting to see if she decides to go back to DRC after getting this compass. Yeah, I think the best time, if you plan on getting that big key chest, then the best time would probably just be go now.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill Godan after.
Yeah, honestly, I think Elena can still have a lead depending on where that sword is. Because Haley can struggle a little bit on finding it. Whereas if Elena happens to find her other swords and lighters fast enough, she can still have a lead somewhat. But I think Haley has a pretty decent lead right now. So yeah, she's gonna be checking.
Jump.
Oh, let's go. Now we know she's a gamer.
So what checks don't we know? Is it just Big Pig, Angular, and Cabana? And Ghost Ship?
That's right, Cabana. Oh, okay. I forgot about Cabana. Oh, interesting animation.
Taking a bit too much of an angle, so they didn't get the ledge grab.
Yeah. Very unlucky from Haley, but... But yeah, best case scenario for Haley is that the Master Sword is here because now she's Gummel. Worst case scenario for her is that the sword is somewhere in the overworld, and then she has to do full clear of Tower of the Gods. That's gonna be empty, pretty much. Whereas now Elena, she has a pretty nice clear of overworld right now, where she's gonna hit her bow and 2 swords. And ooh, power bracelets. Okay, that can be where our sword is actually.
That means that the forced Hyrule double dip is now dead.
Damn.
It could still be a logical double dip, but it cannot be forced.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he's still in the bait bag. True. It can still be forced.
Get it?
Yeah, because if bait bag, you hard required need bait bag to get.
Oh, we haven't found that yet. Gosh dang it, we're missing a lot of stuff. Yeah. Well, the dream is not that yet. That's good. Nice rolls, really. Some stairs can be tricky to roll in because you can just bonk every
Stairs
time
in
you
this
roll.
game are perfectly programmed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes.
Nintendo did a perfect job with all of the stairs in this game.
Totally. I actually agree. Never mind.
It's very
That's everything I said.
consistent. You like the staircase after going outside at the top of Tower of the Gods. You don't bonk on the second half of that staircase, but the first half you will bonk on.
See, what you have to do is that you have to climb them twice. Maybe you won't bonk on the second time. That's 5 at.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
expect the routing to work out where Haley does Cabana with Deed Skip after Tachi.
Mm.
And, I mean, there's always the possibility of just checking Hyrule, right? Like, checking
That's
Hyrule
true.
isn't, like, that bad if you're at Tower of the Gods and you have light arrows.
True. Yeah, and then she can also change it. Because, yeah, if she's able to skip Cabana, too, with that, and a lot of worlds she's missing now, that's huge for Haley, yeah. So, I think, yeah, checking Hyrule right now, it's actually not a bad play. We'll see what she decides, though.
Well, yeah, it's still gonna be a little bit because most likely she's gonna save warp out of Goma, go back to Tower of the Gods,
Mm-hmm.
get that shard.
So yeah, very unfortunate for Elena though, because she's still missing a lot of overworld. So yeah, Haley, I think it's in a pretty comfortable lead right now. All she's gotta do is to get lucky, you know.
Just get lucky forehead.
So easy every time.
Why did I think of this one?
Oh, they also haven't done Force Haven. And they haven't done Scale the Wall either.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. Oh wait, Elena is just dipping out. Okay. So Elena's not going back to the RC. Just interesting. So
And
this
it's fine as long as Big Pig doesn't have a sword.
I was gonna say yeah, because otherwise, yeah, this is gonna hurt her a lot.
Yeah, assuming Elena does Deed Skip, we'll be seeing all three of these checks.
Yeah. So she's probably gonna chain this to Ice Ring, then Angular, and then Headstone, I'm assuming. Although we still don't know where Bait Bag is, so I don't know if she's gonna do chest storage strats. Oh no, Haley!
Little jump slash into the void. She's probably trying to roll, but since when you untarget something that's like dying, I'm pretty sure. Or like targeting has really weird like untargeting when you have a sword out.
Yeah.
Where you have to wait a little bit longer before you roll, or else you'll do a jump slash.
Nice storage from Elena. So yeah, oof. It's honestly tough to say because if the sword is in here, Elena can grab her stuff pretty quickly, but she still has to do the RC. So it's tough to say. Ooh, there it is. Okay, she got it.
Haley still hasn't marked her hookshot on her personal tracker.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of wild because she's had it since the mini boss, but she stored it. So
did she see it? Oh, she didn't check that. Okay, that's strange. Maybe
I
she
think
will
she,
do.
I think
more
she was
cover
like
after all.
spamming it, like she was clicking back and forth on it, like
Oh,
where is the hookshot, kind of thing.
yeah, she was also doing that for the grappling hook, so I can believe that. Okay.
But the hookshot is indeed in her inventory.
Yeah, as long as she
She's the heart
realizes.
in the first chest at Cabana. And a
Okay,
heart
so
container, not in Cabana.
yeah, Caban is dead. Okay, so that's pretty good for Haley, I think. Well, I don't know. It can be so many places. It can be in Angular, it can be in Big Bay, it can be High Roll. Can be Ghost Ship, that's right. We haven't seen Ghost Ship. We haven't seen Forest Haven either. We're still missing a bunch of stuff. Scale the wall in Poppering too. Oh my god. So yeah, it's gonna depend on. Also, this is why you kill the keys. The keys are disgraceful.
See, now we're really just waiting to see where the last sword is.
Mm-hmm.
Both runners doing checks that the other has already checked. It could be on Angular though. That could be her next potential play.
Yeah.
But maybe she warps Forest Haven first. We'll see. Either way, it doesn't matter much what she does first. Actually, if she wants to bring the chest storage to... Yeah, okay. She's gonna go to Forest Haven, I assume here.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
Ghost
but
Ship.
you Ghost Ship.
But-
Yeah. That I don't. I guess
does-
you can sail from.
She still has to get light arrows and another sword. That, like, from our perspective, it makes sense to check Ghost Ship, kind of, but from her perspective,
yeah.
she still has a lot of checks to get.
He's missing 2 swords and 9 arrows still.
And power bracelets.
True. So you know, She might actually be able to skip that. If the Big B doesn't have the sword, she might be able to skip that.
Yeah, I assume that she will be full clearing overworld before going back to DRC.
Yeah.
Because the big key chest is definitely not fast by any means.
Yeah. Wait, also, what was Elena waiting? Did she miss the first cycle?
Yeah, she didn't get the fast cycle, so she
Oh,
just waited for the second
gotcha.
one.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know why she was waiting, but okay, makes sense. It happens. Also, nice grapple skip. Looks like. Yep, pretty good. So this is actually faster than using the grapple, although because she missed the first cycle, I don't know if it's faster anymore.
Yeah, probably about breaks even with the Wind Waker dive.
Yeah. But pretty clean though, gotta say. Also, Haley's been having like a pretty, besides getting trolled by the keys, she's also having a pretty good Tower of the Gods, I think. And not the sword.
Treasure chart. All the keys.
Oof. Stupid keys, I hate them. Yeah, kill them.
It's always scary there too, because if they make you drop the statue into the water, then you have to redo the whole room.
Yeah, it's so gross. Thank God she killed him now.
Will this be the sword that we were looking for?
Can be.
It
Hey,
is.
there it is. Okay. So depending on what Haley decides to do now, that can be pretty annoying for her. Best case scenario for Haley was it being in Hyrule, you know? Or
Yeah, another
something like
question
that.
is, where's the bait big gonna be? Because that's gonna lock Big Pig, so as long as she
Ooh,
doesn't get that.
that's
But I
true.
expect the routing to be here, do Cabana, then do Forest Haven, because it's the most condensed checks.
Yeah. Well, she can also do the ghost ship, right? What?
Oh, yeah,
Well, she's
sure.
at Cabana.
Well, depending on where it is, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I don't know where the cycle is right now. So yeah, so Elena is gonna get her wallet soon. Oh no, the wallet is in Headstone. That's right. So she's missing the wallet. Oh no, but she's getting her statue, right? Oh well, did that lead to anything? No, her lighters were Cyclos. That's right.
Yep.
So yeah, depending on when she does Cyclos now. Oh, but she needs to do the RC. Ooh.
Well, just kill
That-
Goma. But yeah.
Oh well, that's true. I mean, still a pretty close race. I'm not gonna lie. Bait bag can be here. Which will be convenient for Haley because she already did Ice Ring, so she doesn't have like a huge reason to come here to Angular again. So yeah, as long as she checks Forest Haven quick, she's gonna be fine.
Just check where it is, forehead. There's the deed.
Which leads to nothing. Oh, getting destroyed by that hand. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, okay, so Elena is doing chest storage strats here.
So we'll be checking the top of Headstone, and then probably going to the Headstone sub, most likely.
and then checking Cyclops, right? So she's gonna be go mode. Yeah, this is huge for Elena. Well, it's gonna depend on how quickly Haley checks stuff, because she still has to beat Goma.
Yeah, she'll be go mode once she checks mail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but she's gonna get her single statue right here.
Yep.
So she
Well,
should
she
check
noticed
that right
though,
away.
that's the huge thing too.
Ooh.
Because like
Okay,
sometimes
yeah.
when you're in this situation, you're just like, if it's not sword, I don't care, or light arrows, I don't care. But also like normally in that situation, when you only have like 5 items that you need, you can normally check all of them.
Yeah. Well, she can also well, no, yeah, I think Haley should be checking Forest Haven pretty soon. I don't think she's gonna one-off scale the wall right now.
No, yeah, I think you check Forest Haven first.
Yeah.
After doing beat skip, potentially even checking Hyrule, but.
But even then, Hyrule is not that bad right now, because it's literally in front of you, and you have light arrows. Ooh, Elena, ooh. Yeah, and apparently that's what she's gonna do right now. Yep, she's gonna check Hyrule. I don't hate this play.
She is gonna want to get the collateral though, only having 1 arrow. But the order they drop will drop arrows, but
it should be fine. She's a gamer. So yeah, this looks bad for Haley, but not really. It's not that so low in this particular scenario. Again, considering that Elena still has to beat Goma. So she's gonna beat Go mode pretty soon if she realizes it. But if she doesn't... I mean, honestly, at the very least, we're seeing like it's gonna make it a really close race. Because right now, this is Elena's Go mode, right? Oh no, she still has to do Cyclos.
Haley also still doesn't have the hook shot tracked on her tracker.
Ooh. Oh, Haley, no!
Okay, Haley.
Ooh,
a little
Haley.
close with that one. A little close.
Yeah, okay, she's fine. She's got her little grandma stew. Yeah. Getting her grandma energy drink. Yeah, there you go. And at least we get to see what it is. Can be the bait bag. Okay.
No, nothing.
Because she could have gotten baited by the bait bag, you know?
Yeah. That'd been wild.
Yeah, she could have. Oh, now I need to go do the big for the fans, but it didn't happen.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume that Haley knows that she has the hook shot, considering that she needs it to do deed skip.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. Yeah. Now, Elena should have realized she has these 5 statues now. And she's probably gonna do Cyclos now, so that's gonna be her Go mode then. Yes, she's checking Cyclos, okay. And Ailey hasn't equipped Cookshot. I mean, no, but she has to realize, right? Yeah, she's getting storage, okay. It will be super sad if she forgot something, but...
I'm gonna lose my mind if she just leaves. She's not hook-shotting up.
Oh my god. Haley. Haley, please. Please, Haley. She's not using the hook shot. Or the leave. That's just bizarre. She's not using anything like that. There.
It's right there. It's on the screen.
Please, Haley.
This is where she'll realize that she does in fact need the hook shot.
Yeah.
For this clip.
Haley, please.
No,
Haley.
no, no.
Haley, you saw it. Haley.
No, it's right there. She has it. She tracked it.
He tracked it. No, Haley. Oh, it's so unlucky. Yeah. No, Haley. Okay, at the very least, she realized now, right? That's so unfortunate for her. Because yeah, now Elena is pretty much go mode. She's gonna check mail. She's gonna get her sword. She's gonna beat
Yeah,
Goma.
you're just gonna go.
Yeah. So what happened is that Haley went there because she doesn't have a Kabanadid yet, so she tried to skip it with chest storage. The problem is that it needs requires a hook shot for it, and the problem is that she didn't realize she had it because she didn't track it, so she soft reset it out. Not checking mail. Elena didn't check mail.
Oh no.
Oh no! No way, Elena.
She doesn't have the wallet track. She might think that that's just Tingle Mail, and she's
Okay, so both of the
so her tracker
runners.
says that she doesn't have mail.
No, Elena. Both of them are struggling right now by getting trolled by their trackers. So yeah, that could have been Gomo by Elena. So she's probably gonna check the peak key. I actually would have thought Elena would have been ahead at that point, but not, right now I don't even know. Yeah, she tracked peak key chest. Oh, that's rough. Well, she's going straight to Goma, it looks like. Unless she takes it from here. Okay,
Yep.
that's good.
That's so unfortunate for her. If she went right to
Yeah.
Goma, then if she got mail, she goes right to Goma.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is so sad for both of them. It could have been a super incredibly close race, but... I mean, at the very least... but both of them making very unfortunate mistakes. Haley not realizing the first time she had hookshot, and now Elena not realizing she had mail. That's rough.
It'll also be slightly faster for Haley to soft reset out of here if she realizes.
Oh, that's right.
Because her last save was in the boat.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay. Well, as long as she does Forest Haven, she's fine.
Yeah, I think it's really like the best route to take. Like looking at the tracker, she has Forest Haven and Forest Haven and Angular to check, so you just chain those two.
Yeah. And you can also,
Unless
if
if
you
you're
want it.
unless you're too worried about
Oh, paw print. Oh my
unless you're
god.
too
Okay.
worried about that being it, and your opponent having go mode already.
Okay. Okay. I don't know who's ahead because now Elena's gonna be. If Elena doesn't realize she has mail, that's pretty bad
Oh,
for her.
Ghost Ship. This makes sense. She saves coming that.
Oh, okay. That's so smart. Okay, that's good. Well, I mean,
Ghost Ship could be the Ghost Ship. Almost certainly is the bait big, right? Or it's
Yeah.
on top of. We still haven't actually checked the top of Pop Print. And I'm assuming
yeah,
that
it can be paw print. Yeah.
Elena will actually check that after she leaves DRC.
Oof.
She's probably routing that in with DRC. That's why she's doing DRC now.
Oh my god, this is so close. Because if Elena realizes she has mail at some point, but if she doesn't, that's pretty bad for her. So this is either really close or pretty unfortunate for one of them. And we still have Hyrule left. Oh, there's a bait bag.
It was either there or in Pop Print or in Ganon's Tower Maze.
Yeah, that is true, Claire. I mean, the problem is that she even saw it. She was holding it in her hands. No, she marked it. She marked it. It's in her tracker.
Yep, she marked it now.
Okay, so now she knows. Okay, so she should be almost pretty soon. Oh, so that can be huge for Elena
It
then.
depends on where she checks her mail. Because if she checks
Yeah.
it at DRC, then it's huge.
Yeah. That's right, she can get baited into going to somewhere else, but... Yeah, Haley can skill the wall. Which... What can it be? Tingle tuner? I don't know. If Elaina checks her mail, she's in the lead now. Because we know that if Haley does first haven out of this, because she pretty much has to, right? She's gonna check that island check at last, so... Ugh. That's rough, though. And... Love. Okay. Yeah, honestly, having the wallet mail, the wallet in general, it's actually pretty hard because it's just like the only change in the HUD is the color of the rupees, and I guess you add like they add you like one more digit, but that's pretty much it. So it's not like so obvious sometimes.
So Haley is warping to Forest Haven now.
Yeah, so
now it's just gonna come down to when is Elaina gonna check her mail?
Yeah. Yeah, because she can get baited to do something else. There's mail notifications, that's true. Oh, she's getting it. Okay, so Elaina is gonna be go mode pretty soon, so that's huge for her.
Yeah, she's gonna get this and then go down right to Hyrule.
Yep. I mean, it's gonna be close still. I don't know how Elaina feels about Hyrule or how she's gonna perform there, so this can still come down to that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, so now Elena's go mode and Haley's gonna get her go mode after checking this check. Oh, Haley.
And it is on the small island, not the Deku tree.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a race. Yeah, because also I'm assuming Haley already watched. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm done. Don't listen to me. Yeah, Haley's gonna
Entering
get her
Hyrule
score.
almost 157 flat.
Yeah, it's gonna be really close. There it is, Gummo for both of them.
Yeah, so I think Haley's gonna be about a minute behind.
Yeah. Yeah, that can totally come down to Puppet Cannon. Yeah, about a minute. About a minute, yeah.
Yeah, minute 5.
So we got a race. Let's also remember that Haley checked a little bit more checks. She checked Scale the Wall, Ghost Ship, and Chiral over Elaina.
Yep. The only and ankle. The only check that
Oh, that's true.
Elaina checked that Haley didn't was angular.
That's right. That's right. The real winner is gonna be who can get Haley's comment. Especially since we have Haley herself. Yeah, let's hope both of these runners have practiced Puppet Cannon quite recently, because it's honestly the hardest part of any seed, so it can come down to that. Yeah, tournament nerves, and I don't know if they like to see the race time while they're racing, but that definitely can also be a factor. Be like, oh my god, I'm a Puppet Cannon and they haven't finished yet. Oh my god. I can definitely also put some nerves in it.
So entering PG at 2 hours and 40 seconds flat.
Oof. Oh, missing the first shot. Also, the silver gauntlets. Thank you so much for the raid.
Getting the first shot on Elena's side.
Okay. Good shot. Ooh. Trying to get the backwards hit. The slow one? Oh. Yeah, that one was awkward.
PG moving a bit off to the side for that one. Bonking on the chest part.
Oh no, I hate when that happens. In HD it's not that bad because you can just zoom across the room, but in SD you gotta...
I know some runners zoom even when they're running glitchless in that room.
True. Big cheaters. But yeah, in SD you gotta like big frog all the way to the tail. Oh, getting this
Haley getting the first shot.
Nice.
So Elena's really just one shot ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that was so
early.
close.
Now it's exactly tied.
Yeah, now we're tied. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so now Haley's like, oh, pretty good for me. Honestly, that was
good PG one for Haley.
Pretty good. Yeah, that was amazing. Oh, Elena still struggling a little bit. Oh no, getting another spin. Now, arrows are a concern right now. Because I don't know in how many shots she's thinking of doing the rest of phases. So. Oh, wow. That can happen. Now, is Haley gonna get her? Okay, okay, she didn't even...
For double crip.
Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Elena, no! Is she gonna go for it now? Or is she just... yeah, she's going for it. Hey, nice grip! That was cool. Okay, there it is. First face down for Elena. I mean, she can get like double grip or something like that. She can go nuts with it. But ooh, pretty good snipes from Haley though. Can we see that third one? Ooh. Ooh, so close. There it is. Wow, pretty good. Like honestly, that was a really good puppet cannon from Haley. So yeah, unfortunately for Elena, she struggled a lot with the first phase. Oh, she almost gets a double crit though. Pretty
I looked
quick
like
though.
he was just a little bit late on the second shot.
Yeah. Now are we gonna see like a really good climb from Haley? Ooh, Haley.
Pulling
Okay, she's
basically.
Okay. Yeah, how many arrows does Elena have? She had like 12 last time I checked, but
Did she get any?
Oh
she
my
had one.
well, as long as she knows about the hook shot thing you can do. No, you don't have. Is she waiting for Morts? Oh, that's right. That's right. She saw this strat, so she should be fine. Also, Haley grapple skip. Nice grapple skip from Haley. So yeah, apparently Puppet Gun already got rid of the pot that had the arrows there. There it is. Yeah, honestly, pretty close race still. Oh.
Just need Zelda to cooperate.
Yep, and that's GG for Haley. Nice. GG. Honestly, she played. Both of these runners played the seat so well. Like they just played it really good. But yeah, GG to Haley. She did amazing this seat. And I'm assuming Elena is gonna finish because she's so close.
Haley is in the waiting room. We'll grab her in here. Hello, Haley.
Hello, Haley. GG.
Hi.
How you're feeling?
You know, I I had my fair share of really bad Pepega moments. I'm talking like really bad. But
Do you know where Elena is right now?
no, I don't.
She just finished Puppet Gun. She's doing grapple skip.
Yeah. It was so close. She was
no
actually
shot. Really? What?
she was actually ahead of you 1 minute. Yeah. But you just got like an insane puppet cannon. But yeah, she's so close, honestly.
Oh my god.
We got a race for the most part. It was so weird though because it's like you had cleared a lot of overworld, but Elena like she went to Forest Haven earlier than you, so she was like technically she went to clear overworld a lot more.
Yeah,
So how about that hook shot?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where I got that from.
From the Dragon Roost Cavern mini boss.
Yeah, the one that you store. And then
The thing is, like I opened oh no. I figured, but no. Okay.
Yeah, I assumed when you soft reset, because you have to press start to soft reset, you saw it there as you were soft resetting.
Yeah, as I was soft resetting, I saw it. I was like, please no. I was really afraid that it was gonna be like I was gonna show up to the interview and you were gonna be like, oh, it's a hover seed. Because I didn't know where hookshot was. I was just saying I was so afraid I was gonna find sword before hookshot. And
GG to Elena.
yeah, GG.
Bring her in here as well. GG, Elena.
GG, Elena.
GG.
Nicely done, both of you.
Oh my gosh.
That was so close.
I don't even know. Like I felt like my routing was just weird. Like I waited so long to go into Dragon Roost because I was afraid of Dragon Roost. So
Yeah, going into Dragon Roost without a grapple is kind of scary, but it was a forced double tip.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I knew that as soon as I figured as soon as I got the pearl in there, I was like, it's either gonna be grapple in DRC or the pearl, and it was the pearl, so you know, yeah, touchy.
Yeah, you took pretty different routes, like so. Yeah, like Elena went for a more dungeon rush at the end, whereas you clearly had a lot more overworld left. But the problem is that because you didn't have grapple, you didn't check for a saving, whereas Elena, because she already did the dungeons, she could have done all of the overworld a lot more changed together. Yeah, so.
And I'm assuming, Elena, when you went into DRC, you just didn't have the wallet tracked on your tracker, so you were just assuming that the mail was just.
I remembered, like, as I was entering it, that I had the wallet, and I was like, crap, if it ends up being on the wallet mail, then I'm going to be wasting a lot of time checking the mini boss. Or the.
Yeah.
And then it was, and I did.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate. We were wondering if you just didn't realize.
I to the mailbox, and I was like, equip hook shot, then go to the mailbox. And then I forgot to actually check the mailbox.
Yeah, it happens.
It's all good.
I mean, honestly, you were still ahead of Haley when you came to Hyrule. We were like 1 minute ahead.
Oh, but then my Ganon was, or my Puppet Ganon was really bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the hardest part of the run, so, you know.
Yeah, Hyrule is not easy.
Yeah, we got a race at the end. It was super exciting. Like
another little routing decision or like difference was that Elena got the Master Sword first, so she got to double or single dip FF.
Oh, yeah. What did
you got bombed earlier?
What did Phantom Ganon even have?
A shard.
A shard.
Oh, yeah. A shard. Yeah. Okay.
I stored it, and I was like, I got the Helmarock shard, and I was like, wait, 3 + 4 is not 8. What's going on?
Yeah, I feel like, man, I'm so upset. I feel like because I'm really not comfortable doing Forest Haven without grapple, like in the tornado. Like every time I've gone for it, I'm bad. I just need to practice it. Otherwise I would have done that way sooner, way sooner. But I didn't want to be stuck there for like minutes trying to get into the tornado. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And I was like, oh, if it's paw print, I'm gonna last location it, so I should go to paw print first and do ghost ship. Whoops. So
yeah, unfortunately, yeah, because you not only had that unfortunate hookshot mistake, but also like
then you could have checked the big pig as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would have been really bad if I had done Big Pig. Big Pig was in Ghost Ship.
Yeah. Okay, now I was gonna say it's either Ghost Ship or Paw Print or Hyrule.
What checks did you have left, Elena? Just Big Pig?
Big Pig, Paw Print, like Scale the Wall, Ghost Ship, and then Hyrule.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And Inkle.
Oh, that's right. So you had the statues, but you didn't actually check Inkle, yeah.
Well, she didn't know that she had the statues.
I only had 4 statues.
Oh, you had all 5.
Yeah, you had 5. So yeah, you just didn't realize. Yeah, the last statue was in top of Angular. An Angular Peak.
Oh, yeah.
Because you stored it.
I stored it and then I checked and I was like, well, don't have the 5th statue. No, I didn't even check the statues. I was like, well, it's not the sword and it's not the bow, so I don't care.
Yeah, I mentioned that. It's like, once you're so tunnel visioned on those items, it's like, well, just need those.
Yeah.
Can't be anything else. Just has to be one of those 2 items. It's like, well, could be something else.
I went into DRC and I was like, gosh, please don't be vanilla grapple. Please don't be vanilla grapple. And then I didn't. And then I got a pearl and I was like, oh, this is going to be so much worse.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, vanilla grapple was the best thing you could have hoped for there, because you could have just done DRC right away.
Opened the mini boss chest.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Haley kind of just stored it and didn't realize she had it for good hour.
That was an hour? I had hookshot for an hour?
Well,
Oh my god.
Probably not an hour. Probably more like 40 minutes. But yeah, he was on your first trip to DRC, so.
I bet everybody's wondering, why isn't she hookshotting her boat? Man.
I mean, honestly, the worst part was just that unfortunate Cabana thing.
Yeah, that was real bad. That was
Also,
a
one time
blunder.
when you were in Tower of the Gods, you were like spamming clicking it, and it was just like, well,
Right.
it's right there in your inventory. That is where the hook shot is.
Wait.
I think it was at
Yeah.
the mini boss when you did that.
Yeah, because we
like
saw
I
you
had
were
it
doing.
equipped? I had it equipped?
No, you were just spam you
On
spamming
your
it
tracker.
on your tracker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
because
oh,
I
what
didn't
is
know
it,
where it
what is it?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, I was communicating with the chat. I don't because oh my god, I don't think I've ever had the keys knock me down so many times before. They must have knocked me down 5 times, I think. I was mad at the keys.
That's why you always kill them. They will
I
get
guess so. I guess so. Man. Oh yeah, Tachi was real bad. I think the only good part of this run was my DRC was like decent.
I mean, honestly, I think both of you played really, really well. Like, both of you had like some unfortunate time loss in some specific places. Like, Elena struggled with golf and you struggled with Diamond Step early. But other than that, you played pretty well.
Diamond Step
both of you.
early. It
I
was
like-
nighttime and Ghost Ship was
It's
there.
so hard to see.
I was so mad because oh my god, I opened, so I had bombs and I had sword, right? So like I'm an idiot, right? So as soon as I opened golf, I was like, I'm screwed. Like I'm gonna fail Diamond Step early so many times because you could store that chest and you could just walk right in. People arrive Diamond Step with chest
Right,
storage.
that's just our
Do you
strat.
have hookshot at the time?
No, she didn't.
No,
Okay.
I hadn't been to DRC yet.
I would suck
No.
if you had gotten it and just not know this.
No, that would have been way worse.
Yeah, both of you put the RC out for very long. Yeah, because I'm assuming you wanted grapple for it.
Yeah.
I either wanted grapple or bow. So like
Yeah,
I felt better.
I had fire and ice relatively early because
Yeah, actually,
I
Elena.
right to flight control.
Wait, what did you do flight control with? Leaf?
Bow.
Oh, bow.
No, I
Oh,
got
okay.
it, like,
She got the bow in Bomb Island earlier
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
because she had bombs earlier. So
I just
went
made
to
all the
Bomb
wrong
Island.
decisions, huh?
Oh yeah,
Man.
Elena. I wanted to ask you. Do you know the fire and ice strat in the crescent sub? Because you have fire and like if you
Did I
light
have
up.
fire and ice?
Yeah, you did at that point.
Even like thought like, dang, it sucks that I don't have fire and ice or leaf. And then
Yeah, you did. We were actually wondering if you
Yes,
if you
I
knew about the
literally-
strat.
I literally did that in my race yesterday.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
I'm assuming you
unfortunate.
just forgot. Yeah, but I mean, in the
Yeah.
end, Haley had to do the same thing, so you know, that wasn't like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, no, I just waited in Crescent Sub. I normally put that off more, but I had done so much overworld by that point that I had like really awkward checks left, so yeah. Everywhere I went was just sadness.
I also have a burning question for Elena. Do you play in stretched 16:9?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
Is it like full screen on your monitor, or is it like black bars on the side?
There's black bars on the side.
Oh, okay, you're good then.
Okay. Also, okay, wait, I wanted to explain something. So at the beginning, after I did paw print my first time, I started sailing because I was trying
Oh yeah.
to go. Okay, I knew what people were gonna be like, what is she doing? I was trying to sail to Northern Triangle and I just went straight to Eastern Ferry, and then I was like, well, don't want to do this. And then I save warped because I'm used to save warping to get back to like whatever. And I was like, people are probably so confused. I was just trying to get Cyclos, and I would have gotten my lights like 30 minutes in if I hadn't been a Papega.
Yeah, I
That
figured it
would've
was
been
something
wild.
like that.
I was
Yeah,
thinking you were going to Fire Mountain from there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I suggested Cycles, but Jay was suggested that yeah, she probably saved her because, you know, force of habit. So it was
Yeah.
like
Any other last questions, comments?
Hmm. How was the
I don't
seed?
think so. Ew, I don't know how to feel.
I didn't love the seed, but this was probably the best I've ever played.
Yeah,
So that's cool.
you both played really, really well, honestly. Like, you played it really solid, both of you. So,
Thanks.
Thank you.
well, if there's nothing else to say, I think we're ready to wrap this one up.
And thank you so much, Cynthia and Jay.
No worries.
Yes, and also thank you to Circled and Advocate for tracking this race. Without them, we would have very little understanding of what was going on from viewer standpoint. Coming up tonight on ZSR, hopefully we will be featuring at 9 o'clock Eastern another Challenge Cup match. Group B, Mop of Justice versus Parker the Panda, although one of the runners is having some internet issues, so that race may get postponed to a later date. I'm not sure right now. It's kind of in limbo at the moment. At 10 p.m., we have the Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly race. We are definitely going to be showing that off tonight. And then at 11 p.m. Eastern, we have another Challenge Cup match, Group C, Montgol versus Swag Dude Red. And hopefully we will be able to show that for a full DGen Hours matchup. If the Mop versus Parker race is going on, the Montgol versus Swag Dude Red will be a back-to-back. It'll get delayed to the start until the other one is done. If that match ends up getting delayed to another date, then it will start at its original scheduled time of 11 o'clock. We have a whole bunch more Challenge Cup and a few top 24 races coming up for Wind Waker as well throughout the week, so feel free to check out the schedule! Thank you to Comms, Jaywist, and Scythiel. Thank you to our runners, HalcyonHaley and Elena, for putting on a wonderful show for all of us today. I am starving, so I think it's time to call it lunchtime. Very late for lunch, but I think that's what we're gonna do now. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or whatever it is where you're at.